Cast your mind back to June and it was Red Bull dominance, and if the Brit had backed out, then Verstappen surely would have driven into the sunset. Had he pitted like everyone else after the formation lap before the restart, victory would have been his. This year in Formula 1 has seen the closest title battle in years, with Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen locked in an intense fight for the Drivers' Championship. The pair have been the class of the field this year and deservedly are right at the top of the standings. Verstappen has taken 5 victories while Hamilton has 4, but it's the Brit who is currently leading the championship by 8 points. In this video, we're taking a look at 3 key races that could have changed the course of the championship. Of course, every race is important, and this is sort of guesswork, but how could the title fight have looked? The 3 races in question are Baku, Silverstone and Hungary. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, turn on notifications and like this video if you enjoy it. Let's get back into it. Baku. We start in Azerbaijan at the Baku City Circuit, a race in which neither Verstappen or Hamilton scored a single point. Cast your mind back to June and it was Red Bull dominance. Verstappen had won in Monaco, which set off a run of 5 consecutive Red Bull race wins. However, in Baku, it was Sergio Perez, not Max Verstappen, who took victory. The Dutchman suffered a tyre blowout, just like Lance Stroll early in the race, which cost him victory. He was in the lead with just a handful of laps remaining when the incident occurred, with Perez in second and Hamilton in third. The Dutchman was in total control around the street circuit, and that race would have added 26 points to Verstappen's total, as he held the fastest lap before he hit the wall. Hamilton, on the other hand, would have scored 15 points if Verstappen hadn't crashed. However, he should have bagged 25 for the race win after the red flag restart. After the marshals had cleared away Max Verstappen's Red Bull, Hamilton had an excellent launch off the line and nudged ahead of Perez, but he famously touched his brake magic button heading into the first corner. He looked up, missed the corner and eventually finished down in 15th. Silverstone. Next up is that incident at Silverstone. The blame was placed on Hamilton, and if the Brit had backed out, then Verstappen surely would have driven into the sunset. The 7-time world champion knew that his best bet at jumping his title rival was on the opening lap, and if he hadn't dove inside at Kopp's corner, Verstappen most likely would have taken victory. It would have left Hamilton in second, losing further ground on the Dutchman, and ensured Red Bull won yet another race. Hungary. Last but not least, it's the most recent race, the Hungarian Grand Prix. After qualifying in third, Verstappen, like many others, jumped Bottas at the start, but he was wiped out by Lando Norris, who had no chance of avoiding contact after the Mercedes driver shunted into him. If Bottas had simply avoided the McLaren into turn 1, then Verstappen would have been able to score more than 2 points, achieved while driving half a car. However, Mercedes looked quicker in Hungary, so it's unlikely he'd score victory, instead finishing P2. On the other hand, Hamilton really should have won the race, and had he pitted like everyone else after the formation lap before the restart, victory would have been his. A huge tactical error by Mercedes that could prove vital in this close title fight. Considering the turn 1 incident, Hamilton should have maximised his advantage over Verstappen even further. So, those are 3 of the key races that could have major implications on the title race. These mistakes, or strokes of bad luck, have, as always, made an impact this year, and it'll be interesting how fatal they could be come the season finale in Abu Dhabi. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.